Hi, Sasha. Sorry, I know you've just finished work, but do you have a minute? Hi, Kelly. I have some time. Is something wrong? Well, it looks like there's a mistake in the material for tomorrow. Sorry to ask you at this hour, but do you think you could take a look at it real quick? I think I might know the one. Yeah, if there's a mistake, it's probably best to take care of it before tomorrow. No problem. I'll do it right away. You're a lifesaver. Well, especially considering this project is based on one of my ideas, we want everything looking tip-top. Besides, I can't even count the times you've helped me out. This is the least I can do for you. I knew I could count on you. At this rate, you're going to end up being my boss one of these days. Don't say that. Then who am I going to have to look up to? Good point. Anyway, are you at home already? I know this seems a bit at odds with me asking you to do some extra work, but I'm very sorry to intrude into your family time. Like I said, don't worry about it. This project is also important. That's true, but it's late. Dan is probably already home as well, right? Actually, as long as we can get the materials sorted out before the meeting tomorrow, it'll be fine. So don't feel like you need to do it immediately, okay? It's fine. Actually, Dan isn't home yet, so I've got some time on my hands anyway. Hopefully, this will fill it quite nicely. Oh, really? I know Dan transferred out of our department, but he's still at our company, right? He's still at the office? He's been working a lot more overtime recently, so it's not so unusual for him to be home late. So like I've said, I've got time. Don't worry about it. You said it's not unusual? Like more often than not? I guess you could say that. But I'm getting pretty used to passing the time by myself. Maybe I'm a bit lonely, though. But that'll probably fade in time as well, I guess. I know this might not be my place, but have you told him how you're feeling? You mean about being a bit lonely? Yeah. Of course, his work is important, but if you're feeling lonely, well, I just think you both would be better off if you told him directly. I could tell him, but it's work, you know? I don't want to get in the way of his career. I hope you're not going to say that you're just going to hang in there. Is that bad? Of course. Take it from me, not as your boss, but as someone who's been married for a long time. Marriage doesn't work if you're just hanging in there all the time. But don't you think there are times when you have to be patient? Marriage also doesn't work if I only focus on what I want all the time. Sure, a little patience is necessary, you're not wrong. So then, isn't it better not to say anything? That doesn't mean you should just suffer in silence as long as you can take it. Men aren't that bright. Sometimes if you don't tell them, they won't notice by themselves, especially when it comes to feelings. So do you always tell your husband your feelings? Maybe that's the secret to our marriage. No matter how often you say couple, we're still different people. If no one says anything, nothing is communicated. If we don't verbalize our feelings, we can't expect each other to sense something is wrong. So if you're feeling bad about anything, the best thing to do is be honest with each other. I guess you're right. I can't expect him to understand if I don't say anything. Thanks for the advice. I'll try telling him how I'm feeling. I'm sure he'll understand. He cares about you after all. That's what being a couple really means. Anyway, before I tell him anything, I need to get to work fixing those documents. I almost forgot about that. Thanks again. Hey, hun. Working late again today? Seems like you're working a lot of overtime lately. Is everything okay?
If you mean physically, then everything is fine. But since you know that, please don't bug me while I'm working. You know I don't have time right now.
Okay, sorry. But I have something I want to talk to you about.
What is it? Didn't I just say that I'm busy? If you're gonna hassle me, then please just save it.
We both have the day off tomorrow, right?
And?
I've been thinking it would be nice to go on a date sometime. Now I know you're tired from work, so it doesn't have to be anything long or anything. What do you think?
A date? We haven't been on any dates since we got married. So what is this all of a sudden?
Well, recently you just go to sleep as soon as you get home. We haven't even had time to talk or anything.
Because I'm tired? What am I supposed to do? Besides, don't you have a new project now? Aren't you busy? Do you really have time to be messing around going on dates?
Yeah, I have the new project, but we haven't really had much time to spend as a couple recently. I just thought we should do something to fix that. You don't have anything planned tomorrow, do you?
Well, no, but to be honest, I don't have the energy to go out on my days off right now. It would be nice to just be able to take it easy when I have a chance to rest.
Because you're working so much overtime. So I'm spending so much time here by myself.
And there's really nothing I could do about that right now, is there?
It's just that recently, more and more, I've been thinking that it's pretty lonely being here all by myself. Even though we're married, I'm always alone. Do you know what I mean?
I understand that you're feeling lonely recently, but I've got my own stuff to take care of, okay? I can't just drop everything every time you want something.
I know that you're busy. I don't want you to push yourself too hard. But just this once, don't you think you can make some time for me tomorrow?
What's so special about tomorrow? Can't we do it some other day?
Like you said, I'm busy this month too. It looks like tomorrow night might be the only time we'll both be available. What do you think?
Tomorrow is really the only day. I'm super busy, so if we do it tomorrow, that's gonna be it. Is that all right?
Is that a yes?
All right, sure. I know it's my fault that you're feeling lonely, so I guess I can scrape together one day.
Thank you.
Can you decide where we're going to go and all that? Looks like I'm gonna be here past midnight the way things are going. I don't think I'm gonna be up for deciding anything by the time I get home.
No problem. I'm so happy we're doing this. I'll try and find something that you'll enjoy.
Really, I'm okay with whatever. Anyway, is that everything? Can I get back to work?
That's all. Good luck tonight. Hey, sorry to message on your break. Are you out and about? Hey, yeah, actually. I have a quick errand I need to take care of. Is something up? We've got a meeting today at 4, right? Well, unfortunately, it seems something has come up. I was wondering if you're okay to bump it up an hour. Is 3 okay for you? Yeah, 3 should be okay. I'm working at home today, so I don't have many meetings scheduled. Although that's when I was originally planning to prepare for our meeting. I don't think I'll be back home much before 3. Sorry. You're at the center of this project, so it's a little more trouble than usual for you. No worries. We've had this meeting scheduled for a while, so doing it 1 hour early doesn't make a huge difference. You said something came up. Is everything okay? Is there some trouble with the preparations? No, it's nothing too bad. We're going to have some people from other departments in today's meeting. It's something with one of them. I see. I guess there's nothing to be done then. That's right. Anyway, even if it's just 1 hour, still sorry to bother you on your break. See you at 3. Okay. Plus, Dan is working at the office today. Doesn't make a big difference for me when the meeting is. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of Dan, how did things go with what we talked about? It hasn't come up again, but I've been curious. That's right. I've been so busy it slipped my mind. I've been meaning to thank you, actually. Oh? I take that to mean that you were able to tell him how you were feeling? That's right. He listened to me. We had a good talk. All thanks to your advice. So thank you so much. Is that right? I know that I kind of pushed you before, so I've been hoping to hear good results. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, it was just what we needed. Like you said, I can't just spend the whole time hanging in there and waiting. Thanks to you, things have been great lately. Well, that's all you can ask for. Let's have a great meeting today as well. All right. Sasha? Hey, are you okay? Huh? I just had to step out to the bathroom real quick. I thought I said as much before I left. I appreciate the concern, though, messaging my phone. No, not that. After that. After you went to the bathroom. A man and a woman came out of your closet. What? From the closet? Is this some kind of joke? No, I'm not joking. Why do you think I messaged you directly? So you don't know anything about the situation in the rest of the house right now? I think you should stay in the bathroom. They might still be there. Oh my God. Really? I guess this is the kind of situation where you call the cops, huh? What should I do? Hold on a minute. We can't afford to make any mistakes at a time like this. What happens if they hear you on the phone? Oh God. So what should I do? I don't know what to do. Well, can you hear any voices or anything from inside the apartment? No, I can't hear anything. Kelly, are you there? You're looking at these messages, right? Say something, please. I'm scared. Hey, sorry. I noticed something on my end that I need to double check. The guy that came out of the closet. I think that was Dan. What? Dan? Why would he be in the closet? I don't know. But you know how we record these meetings so we can double check everything later? Well, I just checked the recording and it was definitely him. Really? Dan? Well, I guess it should be fine for me to come out of the bathroom at least. But why would he have come out of the closet with a woman? What's going on? Considering that it was Dan in the closet. Yeah, you should be okay to come out of the bathroom. You should be safe at least. It's not really safety that I'm worried about right now. What was he doing in the closet with a woman? I can't think of a good reason. Oh, my head hurts. Just take a deep breath for now. We can't proceed unless you're calm. Sorry. I guess I lost it a bit. It's all right. I'm a bit flustered as well. And not just me, everyone else in the meeting. Sorry. It's not your fault. Anyway, this is extremely difficult for me to have to say, but it looks like Dan is probably cheating on you. Cheating? Of course, I can't say for absolute sure, but just looking at the way the two of them were rushing around on the recording, something is definitely up. They were both carrying shoes and umbrellas. To be honest, I can't really think of any other explanation. I see. Kelly, how much time do we have left in today's meeting? The meeting was just supposed to be a bog-standard final overview. Everything is more or less organized at this point. So I'd say maybe 2 more hours? Do you think you can go on without me? It seems like you've got your hands full over there. I don't think anyone will blame you if you excuse yourself. Do what you need to do. I'm so sorry to leave you hanging. Thank you for taking over.
What is it, Sasha? You've been messaging me all afternoon. You need something?
Finally, you answer. I didn't know what I was going to do if you just left things like this and ghosted.
Huh? What are you on about? What is it that you needed to talk to me about so badly? What's the matter with you?
How's work today? Do you think you'll be able to come home early?
Hey, did you even read what I wrote? If there's nothing wrong, I'm going to get back to work. Really busy over here, so I need to focus.
You mean really busy cheating? Does it take that much focus?
What do you mean cheating? Is this supposed to be some kind of joke or something? You know I'm exhausted from all this work. Why are you bothering me with this practical joke or whatever this is?
This is a screen cap for my meeting today. Who's that woman?
Ah, that. That's just, that's my coworker.
Oh, yeah? And what exactly were you guys doing?
You know, you came home so suddenly today. We were just surprised is all. I just reacted on instinct in the moment and, jumped in the closet.
I guess it is pretty surprising, huh? Having your wife come home suddenly when you're not expecting her, especially when you're sleeping with another woman.
No, that's not what happened. This is all just a big misunderstanding on your part.
Misunderstanding? How so? If you weren't doing anything wrong, there would be no reason to hide. Do you have an explanation?
That was around 3, right? It was raining a bit, right? Oh, right around then I went to the house to pick up something I needed for work. And of course I couldn't just leave my coworker outside waiting in the rain. So of course I invited her inside.
Okay, so why were you guys in the closet? And holding your shoes and umbrellas? If you weren't doing anything untoward, wouldn't you have just behaved normally?
Well, that's because of you. Even though it was innocent, just for business, there was still a woman in the apartment. I knew that if you saw us, you would jump to some crazy conclusion. Just like right now. Seems I was right.
Let's pretend for a minute that I were to believe this load of crap. From the time I got home until I went to the bathroom, that was about an hour. Don't you think it's weird for you to hide in the closet for a whole hour?
What did I just tell you? I didn't want you to get any funny ideas, that's all.
It was the middle of a work day. Didn't you just step out to go home and get something? Everyone at work was okay with the two of you just disappearing for a whole hour?
I messaged my boss from inside the closet. Of course I didn't tell him all the details exactly, things being what they were, but I told him we were going to be a bit late at least.
Is that right? You messaged your boss and told him that even though you had the day off? That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Huh? What do you mean? I was working today. I'm pretty sure you know that.
Well, you know what I heard? The coworker that you were here with today, she had the day off today too. So even though both of you had the day off, you were both at our house, hiding in the closet. What's up with that?
Sasha, please. Don't tell anyone at work.
So now you admit you were cheating.
Yeah, okay. You caught me. I don't think it really matters what I say at this point, but I'd like to at least keep this quiet at work, please.
Even though you were cheating on me, you're asking me to help you out? Knowing full well what you did.
Yeah, I know how it sounds. And if you want a divorce, then fine, we can get divorced. I'll pay whatever you want. Just please, don't tell people at work what happened.
What the heck is this? You're okay to just get divorced just like that? You could just throw away our marriage so easily.
Things between me and her are pretty serious. If we get divorced, I think I'm gonna marry her.
What about me? Things with me weren't serious?
It's not like I dislike you or anything, but how many years has it been now since we got married? I just don't really see you the same way as I used to.
You mean you want someone younger? Just what do you take me for? Do you have any idea how I've felt this entire time?
I'm really sorry, but I have my own life to consider, and I want to build a new life from here out.
And that's why you want to keep this quiet at work? If anyone finds out at work, that doesn't look good for you, right? So you want me to swallow my pride and keep my mouth shut, all so you can have yourself a nice life with your new girlfriend?
She's not like you. She's a really nice girl. I don't want to hurt her. So if you could just keep this quiet at work, I'll do whatever else you want. So please, just don't mess this up for me.
Don't mess things up for you? You went off and got involved with another woman, with no regard for my feelings whatsoever. And you tell me not to mess things up? You've got a lot of nerve, you know that?
I know it's painful for you, but right now I have to prioritize her over you. Can you understand that?
So you're telling me to keep this quiet at work? All right, fine. I won't say anything.
Really? Thank you so much.
But you know that your boss was in the meeting today, right? So even if I keep quiet, I'm not sure how much good it will really do.
What? What do you mean?
But our departments have almost nothing to do with each other. Why was my boss in the meeting? Well, my boss is getting a lot of help with this current project, and your boss happens to specialize in some of the areas we're touching.
Why didn't I hear anything about this?
My boss asked me to join him as a personal favor. He wasn't there in an official capacity, so there's really no reason he would have told you, is there?
You're kidding, right? Oh, so you're saying my boss saw that screenshot as well?
I'd say that's probably a safe assumption. I'm sure he got a good look at you and your precious coworker, and the stupid looks on your cheating faces. Which is why I'm perfectly happy to keep quiet about this around the office.
What is wrong with you? Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning? So all that time I spent asking you to help me was just a waste of time? What should I do now? I'm through. Not just me, Carol too.
Beats me. But you started begging me to be quiet all by yourself. Anyway, I'll keep my promise. I won't say a peep. But of course, I can't really speak for anyone else who saw you.
Oh, maybe it's not too late to fix this. It's not like this really counts as proof or anything. If you tell everyone that it was all just a misunderstanding, yeah, I think maybe they would buy it. So how about it? For love.
You want me to do that to help the two of you? The man who backstabbed me and the woman who stole my happiness?
Not just for us. Don't you think it would be embarrassing for you if there were rumors around that you were cheated on? Everyone always talking behind your back from now on. You really okay with that?
I mean, if it means that it ruins things for the two of you, yeah, I think I'm okay with that. You should be happy, though. Now you don't have to hide your relationship anymore.
That's not the problem. Oh God, we're finished. Please help me.
Why? I have my own stuff going on, you know? I can't just drop everything whenever you need something. My hands are full, taking care of my own life. So maybe you should figure out how to deal with your stuff on your own. After that, Dan and I got divorced. Dan seemed like he lost his spirit after I tossed him out. He looked totally deflated when we met to talk about the divorce. Naturally, he was found at fault in the divorce, and I was granted alimony in addition to 50% of our property. His girlfriend seemed pretty dispirited at that news as well. Of course, rumors of what happened spread through the company like wildfire. Everyone called Don the closet cheater. Well, at least until he and his girlfriend were both fined for embarrassing the company. So it goes. As for what happened to the two of them after that, I heard that their relationship went sour after they got fired. Dan said that he was really serious about the relationship, but I guess his girlfriend didn't feel the same way. Apparently, after finding himself without a job and without half his money, he also found himself without a girlfriend. But considering he brought all of that on himself entirely, I can't say that I feel bad for him even a little. As for me, on the other hand, the project I led was a huge success and was very profitable for the company. And I wouldn't say it's the only reason why, but it certainly contributed to the promotion that I've been promised. For the time being, you could probably say that I'm married to my work, but I have found myself in a place where I can really focus, so I want to strike while the iron is hot. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button. See you next time!